Welcome to the Global Game Show, live on TikTok with your host, Amy.
2026, the Global Game Show by Amy Rose Abroad, all rights reserved.
Okay, welcome to Friday Live. Woo-hoo. And if you don't know, my name is Amy Rose Abroad, and I do content about living abroad and just what it's like to live outside of America as an American. So, okay, so we're gonna do travel trivia. So I want you to put in the comments, all right? Name me a country that starts with the letter A for Amy. You know I had to start with that letter. So name me a country that starts with the letter A. Mongolia. Okay, we have one. You have any other ones? You can't go on Google. I was waiting for that one. Andorra. Yes, Andorra. Okay. So the one I had it written down here. I had Argentina and Australia. We're going to try to figure out what countries start with the letter B. All right, Melissa, go ahead. Okay, both of you said Brazil. Okay, that was one of mine. I only have 3 down. So we have Brazil, Bahamas. We got. Hey, Dat Ryder, how are you? We are doing travel trivia. So right now we're going over what countries start with the letter B. All right, who can come up with more? Because so far Don Julio's Belgium. Okay, Don Julio, you are wow. Melissa, we're talking about countries, friend. We're talking about countries, not bikers. Okay, so we have Belgium, Bahamas, Brazil. We only have, so I guess Don Julio's gonna be our winner tonight? I don't know. No searching on Google. And welcome for those of you who are coming in and out. Just let me know where you're from. We're having a Friday party. And remember, our viewers request, if you want to do a little heart puff, I give you a follow. But if you already follow me and want to give me that little symbol, whatever that is, then you get a little. All right, I'm going to give it like 10 seconds. All right, so we have 10. Now, okay, Don Julio's at 4 now. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, thank you, 1. Okay. So Don Julio. Melissa, I'm going to put your name on there. Oh, we're halfway through the goal, and you already know what happens when we get to our goal. Oh, thank you, Dat Ryder. I appreciate it.
We'll be right back after these messages. Moving abroad should not come with risk or uncertainty. That's why Americans Abroad Referral Service is here to connect you with qualified real estate agents and those who assist you on your move abroad. Email us today at americansabroad2@gmail.com and start your European journey today.
So Melissa, you have 1 point. Don Julio has 4 points. Okay? But it's okay because we're not over yet. This one's going to be hard. Now, if you don't know this one, it's okay, but your guesses will count as a half point. Who can tell me the country that donuts originally came from? What country did donuts come from? Melissa said America. Get a half point for trying, but that is not the answer. Donutville. Hi, Nick13904. How are you? Well, since you answered, Nick, you're going to have to get a half point because now you're on my player board, okay? Oh, Melissa, you're good with the guesses. Okay, so we have England. Okay, you have 2 half points because you have 2 guesses. Don Julio, you get a half point for guessing. Melissa, no, not yet, but you're close. You guys are, Don Julio was closer because the language, no, I don't know about the language. It's more, you're both kind of close. You're both kind of close, okay? That's all I'm gonna say. Switzerland. No, you get a half point. You get a half point. You got this, you got this. France, no, but you still get a half point, which equals 1. Okay, and then you have 1. Okay. Brazil, no, but you still get a half point. Okay, so we're gonna do 10, 9, you're right, Melissa. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4. You have 4 seconds to guess. 3, 2, and 1. Okay, let's see if we have our answer here. Our answer is the Netherlands. Let's do a quick score count. And I will go on to my next question, but we are at 1.3K likes. We're gonna have to get up to, let's give it 1.9 likes before I can go on to the next question. All right, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Don Julio's at 9. Melissa, you are at 3. And the host, well, I guessed France, so I'm still at 2 points. Okay, but it's okay because we still have more games to go. This is not it, okay? We still have Pictionary, we still have other things to do, y'all. Okay, we're at 1.9 likes. Great, 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 great. All right, so I'm gonna be honest with you. I guessed one of these right, so I am now at 3 points. What countries are filled with lions? Lions, like the animal, like rawr, like those lions. Tell me, there are three countries. All right, I see Melissa thinking. She says, and no Googling. Because if you Google, I will know. Don Julio said South Africa, Senegal, and Taiwan. Melissa said America. Only when we trap them in zoos. Nick! Yes! Nick! Okay, Nick is on our player board now. Nick, 13904. 13904. Okay, you get a point. Egypt is not an answer. No. Now there's 2 more left. I don't know if we can get those 2. What do you think? Let's see what else we've got. Thank you for liking the live, by the way. And of course, in the middle of this, I want to know how you're doing, how you're feeling today, because it is Friday. You have made it to the end of the work week. Okay, so I want to know if you've had a good day, you had a not so good day, and if you didn't have a good day, we're here to make it so much better. I think one started with a T, if I remember correctly. Tanzania. Yes, Nick, good job. Don Julio, Nigeria is not the answer, no, but of course, if you guess it wrong, you still get half points. Sea lions on answer, no, we're talking about, you can still get a half point, Nick. And whoever puts it first in the chat gets this full point. It won't even count as a half answer. I will get this to you as a full point. Okay, and well, you said Indian, but I'm guessing that you're saying the country India. Yes! Okay, Don Julio. Yes, you get the point. Are we ready for the next question? You gotta let me know if you're ready. Are you all warmed up? Because it's gonna get a little bit more difficult from here. Okay, so what country did French fries come from? French fries. What country did French fries come from? And I'll give you a hint. Someone said the country in the previous answers. Nick gets a half point. Don Julio gets a whole point. So, good job. They do come from Belgium. Yes, French fries come from Belgium. Good job. So, before we move to our next question, we are going to do another score count, and we're going to see what we're working with here. Don Julio, you have 12. Melissa did not answer for this round, but she has 1, 2, 3, 4. She has 4 points. Nick, 13904 has 1, 2, 3, 3.5. Well, yeah, 3.5. So our leader so far is Don Julio. Okay, Don Julio.
We'll be right back after these messages. Moving abroad should not come with risk or uncertainty. That's why Americans Abroad Referral Service is here to connect you with qualified real estate agents and those who assist you on your move abroad. Email us today at americansabroad2@gmail.com and start your European journey today.
Who likes ice cream? Because that's going to be the base of our next question. Which country did ice cream first come from? I am going to give myself a point because I guessed this right, but I still have the lowest of 4 points. So you guys are all ahead of me. Iceland. That's a good guess, Don Julio, but no, but you still get a half point. Nick said Albania. No, it did not, but you get a half point. It's okay. Italy. Ooh, that's a good answer, but no. But you get a half point for trying. Sweden, no, but half point for trying. Okay. I'm gonna see one more guess and then I'll give you another hint, okay? Turkey. No, it's not Turkey. Okay, so I'm gonna give you a hint. This country had a very popular app that Americans and pretty much everybody across the world found out about. This app is based off of this country. This is an app that people ran to when TikTok got banned in America. This is the second app. This country is in charge of that app. Technically, it's in charge of this app too, but yes. Good job, Nick. Okay. Woo! All right, Nick, that is a point for you. Yes, congratulations. I want to see this get to 2.6K likes before we get to our next question. And in the meantime, I'm going to be doing a score count. So let's start with Don Julio. You're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 and a half. Melissa left us, but she is still at 1, 2, 3, 4. It's okay, Melissa. Welcome back. You are free to do whatever you want. All right. So, and Nick, let's see how many points you have. You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.5. Which country first discovered strawberries? No, Melissa, not South Africa, but you do get a half point for trying. Thank you so much. All right, so South Africa's not it. Netherlands, no, you still get a half point though. Sweden, no, Nick, not Sweden. This country, some people say that this country has a very beautiful language. Don Julio, no, not Switzerland. Indonesia, okay, I didn't know Indonesia has a beautiful language. I'm sure they do, but the answer is not correct. But you still get a half point. When America has, if you think that America has a beautiful language, that made me laugh, Melissa. I like that. But no, it is not America. Taiwan, no. 2 more guesses and I'll give you another hint. Belgium, no. 1 more guess and I'll give you a hint. Brazil, no, not Brazil. And not Italy either. Okay, so second hint, or another hint. Dead Queen 7, how are you? We are doing travel trivia, so if you want to take a guess, if you take a guess in our comment, you will automatically be considered a player. Or if not, you can just chill and relax. Right now, we're trying to see which country discovered strawberries. So which country is in charge of finding these beautiful things? All right, so let me give you a hint. Okay, and by the way, Dead Queen, if you do not answer it correctly, you still get a half point for trying, okay? Totally up to you. So, thank you for reposting it. I appreciate it. So, another hint about this country. This country, they have a country that they have a company, very famous company that starts with the letter L. And it's something that a lot of people like to wear, a very famous handbag company. Well, they're known for their handbags. It starts with the letter L. You have to think about the country. I think this is the country. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. Yes, Nick, you got it right. You were the first one to put it in the chat. Thank you, Nick. Okay. And Don Julio, you did guess. It wasn't right, but you got half of a point. So wonderful job. Okay, yes, it is France. Okay, I was referring to Louis Vuitton. We have one more question I'm going to show you, and then we're going to move on to our most funniest game that we're going to have tonight.
We'll be right back after these messages. Moving abroad should not come with risk or uncertainty. That's why Americans Abroad Referral Service is here to connect you with qualified real estate agents and those who assist you on your move abroad. Email us today at americansabroad2@gmail.com and start your European journey today.
Okay, this one, you guys are going to probably roast me, but we're going to do it anyway. I'm putting my followers on the line for this next game, so let's get through this last question very quickly. What country is in charge? And whoever puts this in the comments first will get the point. Everyone else will get half points. Which country is in charge? I didn't even answer the question yet. I didn't even ask you the question yet. No, I can't. And thank you. Who's that? Vocalist 26. Ooh, hi. I like that name. So which one of you, see, now I'm confused. So which country, and again, whoever types this in the comments first gets the full 1 point, okay? Which country is in charge of the modern day burger? Come on, put them in the comments. Yes, Dead Queen, you got it. Dead Queen is the first one to get it correct. So the correct answer is America. 15. So Don Julio, you are at 15 if you're here. Okay, the host, me, I did guess USA right, so I have a total of 5 points so far. Melissa, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Go. Okay. Nick, 13904. If you're still here, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You have 8 points, okay? We have Vocalist 26, you have half of a point, okay? And then Dead Queen 7, you have 1 point, okay? So our next and final game is going to be a game of Pictionary. And you guys are gonna laugh at me by the end of this live because I'm gonna start drawing a landmark. I'm gonna show you. And if I finish drawing the picture before you get it right, then I win. If you guess it before I finish the picture, then you get it right. And of course, any guesses beforehand will be half points, okay? Do we understand the rules? And if you're in, welcome in. Let me know where you're from because we are doing a fun little travel trivia. All right, so let me know if you're ready to start. And we are gonna see the first landmark. Now, of course, the host does get it right if you guys don't get it right. But, okay, so Nick, yes. Okay, Don Julio, you're on board. All right, cool. And Melissa, yes, okay. Dead Queen, I'm assuming that you are watching it too and that you are on board. All right, so I'm looking at the landmark right there, and I'm going to do this in the same marker because if I do it in color, you're gonna know what it is, right? And don't make fun of my drawings. I'm doing my best. Here's the first part. TikTok, it is not what you think it is. There's a good look at it. Did anybody guess? What is that? Well, you have to guess the landmark. Since nobody guessed it yet, I'm going to continue. San Francisco Bridge. No, that is not correct, but you still get a half point. How about now? There's a second part. Here it is again. Oh. In Italy. Okay, Dead Queen. Dead Queen, you are on to it. Do you know, I'll even give you a second point. Do you know what I'm drawing? Yes, it is in Italy. Pisa, yes, it is the leaning, this is supposed to be the, the leaning tower of Pisa. Yes. I told you guys the dictionary is going to be something wild. Here's the first hint for round number 2. Round number 2. Here's the hint for number 2. Nick said Scotland. No, but you get a half point. I know it looks like a sneaker, but it's not. Did anybody guess it now? North Pole, no. But you still get a half point. Nike socks. We'll see. I don't know if I can count that as a guess because here's more details. If you can't guess it by now, I mean, it looks just like it. Yes, okay. Both of you get half points, but I will give somebody an extra okay. Rome. Oh. Thank you, Dead Queen, because I thought, okay, Dead Queen gets the full point. Nick and Melissa get half points. I'm not done yet, but this is the beginning of it. What landmark is this? Okay. Nick, you get a half point. Okay. You can give me half point, okay. Melissa said pyramids. Yes! I didn't even finish drawing it yet, and it was the pyramids. Let's do a point check. Point check. Okay.
We'll be right back after these messages. Moving abroad should not come with risk or uncertainty. That's why Americans Abroad Referral Service is here to connect you with qualified real estate agents and those who will assist you on your move abroad. Email us today at americansabroad2@gmail.com and start your European journey today.
Dead Queen, you are at 3 points. 3 points. Okay? Vocalists, if you're still here, you're at half of a point. Nick 13904, you are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 10 and a half. Melissa, you are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 8 and a half points. Okay? Don Julio, you are at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 points. Yes, Melissa, you ate. You guys are very close to each other. Very, very close. All right, so now that we have that, we will I'll take it easy on y'all. All right, I'm going to take it easy. Or, I think you guys can handle this one. All right? Of it. All right, that's the beginning of the landmark. Well, not the beginning, but that's the beginning of my drawing. Nick said Mount Everest. No, it's not Mount Everest, but you get a half of a point. Okay? Yes. Nick, you're absolutely right. It was supposed to be the Eiffel Tower. That's the Eiffel Tower. That's what I was going to draw. Okay, so it was the Eiffel Tower. Congratulations, Nick. You have got the you've got the point, the full point. You're doing so well. I think you're ready for something a little more more intense. I think you're ready. I think you're ready. Yeah. Ready for something a little bit more intense, right? I think you are. Okay, so. Yeah, Melissa said, yeah, she's speaking for the crowd now. I guess she's the crowd leader. All right. You have any guesses? I know it's not much, but. Stay strong. How are you just going to come in here and guess it so correctly? Yes. It was Big Ben. The answer, well, stay strong. Since you said a guess, you are now in our game. I told you I would save this picture for last, and I'm going to actually do my best to really do this. And this one's going to be a 2-pointer since it's our last game. So whoever gets this right, I'll give you 2 points. And if you guess, you still get half a point. So, hold on. So, that's the detail. Ooh. I don't know if you guys can stop moving your hand. Okay, this is the detail we're working with right now. Go ahead and start your guesses. Lock that picture in your brain. Go ahead and guess. Again, you get it right, you get 2 points this time. Liberty statue. Statue of Liberty? No. But you do get a half a point. Thank you for guessing. I'm going to put the score paper right here. And boom. Hold on. Even if you tell me the country, I'll still give you the 2 points. Because I personally don't know the name of this monument. Or whatever this is. Landmark. Don Julio! Is that a question or an answer? Because you may or may not be right. I don't know. Melissa said it's a tunnel. I don't know. You're guessing. Yes! Okay. Hold on now. I might have to give out 2 points to 2 people. Because Stay Strong, you said it. Okay, so Stay Strong, you got 2 points because you guessed it right. It is Sydney Opera. Don Julio, you also get 2 points because you guessed the country that it was in. Melissa, it is nowhere near America, but it's okay. It's okay. All right, so you guys are so amazing tonight. I'm just so happy. But you did guess, Melissa, so I am going to give you half of a point because you did guess. And I appreciate you guessing. Don Julio, you have 17 and a half. The host, I have 5 points. But it's okay. We have 5 points for the host. Whoop, 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 whoop. Okay, and I didn't forget about the dance I'm going to be doing, okay, at the end. We're just doing the score first. Melissa, here out for your score. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Melissa has 9 points. Woohoo! Okay, Nick, listen out for your score. Listen out for your score. Nick, 13904, okay? You have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. 13. Okay, you have 13. Vocalist, if you're still here, you have half of a point. Good job. So that's 0.5. Dead Queen, who's not here, but she has 3. Stay strong. You have 3. Okay, so that means our winner for tonight is Don Julio. Congratulations, Don Julio. You have won the game today with 17 and a half points. Remember, if you want to make sure that your points stay up, you get here in the beginning of the live. As soon as you see it on your feed, you jump in for a chance to win, okay? All right, and so at the end, now it's the end, we do our famous shimmy dance because that rider who was here, now left, he got us up to our goal.
We'll be right back after these messages. Moving abroad should not come with risk or uncertainty. That's why Americans Abroad Referral Service is here to connect you with qualified real estate agents and those who assist you on your move abroad. Email us today at americansabroad2@gmail.com and start your European journey today.
Okay, hold on, you ready? You guys are gonna see my crazy dancing, of course. And thank you for liking the live. Don't forget to repost it and everything like that. All right, let's dance. Yeah, do a shimmy, do a shimmy. I owe you a shimmy dance. Yeah, I owe you a shimmy dance. Then we're gonna go in a circle. Then we're gonna go in a circle. Then we're gonna go in a circle. In a circle. Thank you, Melissa. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. 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 Hey. Okay. Shimmy, shimmy, then back shimmy. Then shimmy, shimmy, then pull it back. Then shimmy to the front and shimmy to the back and shimmy to the front and shimmy to the back. Yeah, I hope you're dancing with me, okay? I'm watching. I'm making sure that you are dancing. Okay, yes, clock it. Clock it. Okay, now we're going to do it again. Work, 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 work. Other way. Okay, and shimmy to the front, and shimmy to the back, and shimmy to the front, and shimmy to the back. You guys have been so much fun. Look out for my story because I'm going to post all my players tonight. And you did such a good job. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you on the next one. Bye.